Good afternoon. We hear about things that are happening all around the world. That's the nature of the world we live in because information travels fast and we can get news faster than we ever could before. So when we hear about things that are happening, even within our own country, but they're happening far away, the news comes fast. The Congress and the leaders of our country, they are making decisions that are affecting all of us. And what once would have taken a while to get the information spread out for people to know, oh, there's something happening, we can find this out right away, almost immediately. And when we do, we tend to think some of those things are happening far away from here. Those hardly affect me, and even if they do affect me, the results of what they're doing may take some time before it works its way through the system and I start to feel the effects. Though I might get the information, it's going to take a while before I actually realize that that does apply to me. The things that they do in other parts of the world can have an effect on me. The things that happen all around the world can have an effect on me. We tend to think of ourselves in this bubble. We're insulated from some of those things causing us problems. We're far away from some of the things that are happening to other people in other places. That doesn't affect me. It's just what's immediately around me. That's what affects me. That may be true in some instances, and we find out that it's not so true in others. But what we can absolutely say for certain is that the events of what Jesus experienced on Good Friday, as he died on the cross, and what Jesus had happen to him on Easter Sunday, those events do absolutely play and have an effect on your life. They have an effect on everybody's life. Because what Jesus came to do was not just for himself. It wasn't for just those people that were around him at the time. It wasn't for his closest disciples or maybe even for the bigger group that experienced him. It wasn't just for the world of his day. It was for every single person in the entire world of all time. That includes you. That includes me. What Jesus did on that cross was sacrifice himself for all people's sins. And what Jesus did and accomplished 3 days later, when he burst forth from the tomb, was a proof that that payment, the sins of all people, had been forgiven, had been paid for. That applies to you. It has effects on you, though it happened 2,000 years ago. It has an effect on you today. And in Matthew chapter 20, verse 28, Jesus is explaining this is the effect that it has, that this is what he came to do. Just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. Jesus gave his life as a ransom for many, for you. Jesus came to serve you. Jesus came to forgive your sins. Jesus came to free you from death and from sin so that you might know that you are guaranteed heaven by faith. This is what Jesus has come to do for you. The things that he did have an effect on you. Until we see each other again, the Lord's blessings on your day.